Jack Windsor, WMFD TV in Mansfield. My question is for the governor, and Governor, I understand I'm the last question. Numerous articles published this week about data related to COVID. The common theme is that information that is released may not be giving a full picture of what's going on real time. Last night, Representative Grendell released a statement about her support for COVID statistics legislation, requesting information such as actual daily deaths instead of reported, as well as age and comorbidities, focus on the number of COVID patients in hospitals each day versus historical data, number of recovered patients, whether people tested reside in congregate settings, things like that. Governor, how will you respond to the request for more accurate information, and then do you intend to fulfill Freedom of Information Act records requests, some that have been denied and others that have been delayed?
We'll look at anything that, whatever the law tells us that we're supposed to release, we're certainly going to release. But beyond that, this administration has laid out in graphic detail for day after day after day throughout this all the information that we had. I will look at that letter. We'll determine if there are things in there that we can put together that we can help paint a bigger or a more accurate picture or more a complete picture. But virtually none of the data that we are releasing a year ago would have been available. And we have put it together by getting the hospitals to give us the data, plugging them into our system, and being able to report this data in real time. But if there are other ways and other things that we can get, we're happy to do that. One of the complaints that I hear you say, has to do with people who have recovered. Look, these people are not tracked, but you can pretty much do the math and look at the number of people who enter the hospital, number of people who died, take that away from it, and the number of people who are in there, take that away from it, and the rest of them obviously have recovered. So, you can just kind of do the math almost on, your head. So as far as the recovery, we're not trying to hide anything about people recovering. We are blessed when people recover. We're very happy when people recover. The director of our prisons the other day said, can tell you how many of people work for her, how many of the people who are the prisoners, have recovered. She's got them right there, and so she can count them. And so we made that information available, and we'll continue to do that. Thank you.
Not factor separating out congregate setting versus general population, so that the general population has a real accurate indication of what the spread is outside of places like congregate settings where it's accelerated?
I mean, those numbers are certainly available. We certainly can do that. I thought actually we were doing it, but we can certainly do that. I mean, we've come up with the percentage of people who have died, for example. That is a widely reported figure of the percentage of those people who are in nursing homes. We're not trying to hide anything. We're trying to just share all that information, and we use that information too. We use it to go, make decisions that we've got to focus here or we've got to focus there.